paper. You're going to get a lot of help to simplify your life by getting rid of all that spam, all that junk, unwanted phone calls. It really is just spam in different forms, right?
It is. It is.
Better
It's
Business
junk in different forms.
Yeah, Better Business Bureau's Dale Dixon is here with us this morning, going over the various media in which that spam comes. So what's first?
Let's first talk about identity theft.
Okay.
So just during the break, we were talking that you get a lot of pre-approved credit offers in your mailbox.
I would say about 8 a week come from, you know, Capital One or whatever they are, and I tear them up and throw them away, but they still come.
Which is good, but if it's coming to the mailbox in front of your house, if I'm an identity thief, I'm going to be watching your mailbox. I'm going to grab those. I'll mark out that I've moved and changed the address to where I can get the mail.
How easy is that?
Really easy.
Wow.
So this is identity theft we're going to stop, and this is called Opt-Out Pre-Screen is the website that you're going to go to, or you can call this 800 number, and what you're going to do is you're going to tell them to stop sending you pre-approved credit offers. So it's going to reduce the level of mail you have, it'll get rid of those 8 envelopes, and it's going to help protect you from identity theft, which is huge. So the phone number, or you can go to the website optoutprescreen.com.
Okay, and what about all the junk mail? Of course, I consider this junk mail anyway, but there's other types of junk mail out there as well. Other stuff to do for that kind of thing that comes to your house?
The legitimate marketers are part of an association called DMA, or Direct Marketing Association.
Okay.
And you can opt out of that list as well. So you go to dmachoice.org and you can enter in your address and you can choose what kind of mail you want to receive or don't want to receive. And that's an easy way to cut down on the mail. Now, I'm going to reemphasize this a number of times. This is where the legitimate organizations go to check to see who can be on a list. The bad guys, they ignore the list. It's like expecting a bank robber to drive the speed limit after robbing the bank. It's just not going to happen.
Are the good guys required by law to take you off the list if you're on there?
Not required by law on these, but they comply because they want to do the right thing. That's why. That's what makes them the good guys.
As opposed to the spammers who,
Exactly.
and the identity thieves and all those guys out there. Okay, another one of the big ones, of course, the phone calls during your dinner is when they always call. So is that do not call registry that we talked about before with you here on the show? Is that still the best way to go?
It is. It is definitely the best way to go. It's easy to sign yourself up. You can either go to the website donotcall.gov, and it's so important to remember those last 3 letters you're almost covering up, because if you go to like a .com or a something else, you could really get yourself caught into something you don't want to be caught in. So donotcall.gov is the way to go there.
And of course, that one is regulated as well by the government. As
you can do
by
your
the
cell phone, but don't believe the emails that say your cell phone is going to be put on the list, on the marketing list in the next 2 days.
Okay, all right. What about those spam text messages? Sometimes I get some. I text stop and
don't do that.
Is that not a good thing?
Yeah, not a good thing. So the thing, what we are encouraging folks to do is to try this, privacystar.com. So BBB has partnered up with Verizon and AT&T, and this is an app you can put on your phone that will not accept texts from unknown numbers and won't accept calls from unknown numbers as well. So it's privacystar.com is where you go to start the process of getting that app on your phone.
Maybe a little bit better idea than, you know, the people who hear about texting stop and everything. Like you said, not a good idea.
Because all you're doing is confirming your phone number to the texter if you text stop.
So I have fallen for that myself, so don't you fall for it. So a lot of good things. We're going to post all these for you at our website, idahoonyourside.com. Of course, we'll link you to bbb.org so you can jot down these web addresses and these phone numbers. Get rid of a lot of junk in your life. All right, thanks so much. Good tips this morning, Dale. Well, coming up after the break.